This is our presentation about evidence. So looking at the word evidence, the technical definition is something that furnishes proof. But an easier way to understand that is to think of evidence as a piece of information that supports a claim. In order to find good evidence, you first have to have both read and understand your text and prompt. From there, you must make a claim, find about 2 to 3 quotes that support it. Make sure evidence is not too long. After you found your evidence, and make sure that it is something to prove your claim. Going to the easy examples, our first one says, according to Dr. Scott's research, using emissions projections in which global greenhouse gas emissions continue to rise through mid-century and global temperatures increase by 4 degrees Fahrenheit by 2050. What makes this a good piece of evidence is how the author gives credit to the person he got the information from. For the next example, let's say our claim is that fish are the most abundant form of life in the ocean. A good piece of evidence to back that up would be, according to ilovefish.net, there are, quote, more fish in the ocean than any other animal, close quotes. This piece of evidence directly backs up the claim, which is something you should look for when finding evidence.
MLA format is also very important when typing up a paper. To use MLA format correctly, you must abide by the following rules. You must have proper citing, must have the author's name and page number inside parentheses, punctuation after the parentheses and not inside the quotation. Quotation marks must be around the quotation. You should have a proper lead-in. Even though evidence is essential to a strong writing piece, many use it incorrectly. For example, make sure your evidence connects to the claim. Let's say that the claim is, in the novel of Mice and Men, the character Crooks is very lonely. A bad piece of evidence that doesn't connect to the claim is, this room was swept and fairly neat, for Crooks was a proud, aloof man. This piece doesn't connect to the claim. A good piece of evidence would say, suppose you couldn't go into the bunkhouse and play rummy because you was black. How'd you like that? Suppose you had to sit out here and read books. A guy needs somebody to be near him, he whined. A guy goes nuts if he ain't got nobody. Steinbeck 111. This piece of evidence proves to the reader that Crooks is lonely, but also states how Crooks feels about his loneliness and how he expresses it to others. Here are our cites, and thanks for watching.